Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to make this super easy and super delicious Picadillo Verde, which is just some ground beef and some diced potatoes cooked together in a spicy green sauce. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is finely chop our onion. You can of course leave it in bigger pieces if you'd like, but I like to get it nice and fine so that it blends nicely in with the ground beef. Then we're going to heat up some oil over medium heat, and once it is hot we're going to add our onion to it. We're going to saute this for about 2 minutes until the onion is fragrant and a little bit translucent, and then after that we're going to add our garlic to the pan. I minced this in a garlic press, but you can of course use your knife if you'd like. And we're going to saute for about another minute. And then after that it's time to add our beef aggressively to the pan, apparently. We're going to break this up into really small pieces with the back of our spatula. I like to really take my time with this. It takes me about 5 minutes or so. I just like it to be in really small pieces, but you can of course leave your beef in bigger chunks if you'd like. And then we're just gonna let it cook on the side for a few minutes while we're working on our potatoes. We're going to peel and dice our potatoes. Try to get them into about the same size pieces so that they cook evenly with the beef. Don't forget about your beef, by the way. Give it a little toss once in a while. Once our beef is basically fully cooked through, we're going to introduce the potatoes to it. I'm of course still breaking it up, as you can see. Once we add our potatoes, we're just going to stir those in and we're going to let them cook for a little bit. We want to get some color on the potatoes. And while that's happening, we're just going to get started on our sauce. But of course, stir for a million years first. We're going to use serrano peppers and jalapeño peppers because I like the flavor combination of both of them, but you can use either or. I would say if you want it to be less spicy, then only use jalapeños, and if you want it to be more spicy, then only use serrano peppers. After we add our peppers, we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. I have a clove of garlic and half of a small onion. And then we're going to add some sour cream. I like adding sour cream because I think it gives it a little bit of creaminess, but you can omit the sour cream if you'd like. And then we're going to add my favorite ingredient, which is chicken bouillon. If you watch my channel, then you know I add this to basically everything. You can use chicken bouillon, beef bouillon, veggie bouillon, whatever you have. I like the flavor of the chicken one best. And then we're just gonna blend this up in our NutriBullet or your blender or your food processor, whatever you have works. Once our sauce is creamy and smooth, we're going to add it to our beef and potatoes. And then we're just going to stir it in until it is fully incorporated. As you can see, our potatoes have some color on them now. They are about 1/3 of the way cooked through. There was a piece that didn't get blended up in there and I was going to take it out, but then I was like, why? Let's let it live. Let's let it vibe in the sauce. And then we're going to add our water. I like adding water to my picadillo because I just like it to be juicy. I like it to have some caldo. I like it to be a little soupy. It's just the way I like it. But you can do less water if you like it less soupy, or more water if you like it more soupy. I put the heat up to high because I wanted to get it bubbling. But first we are going to season. I'm going to use oregano And I'm going to rub this oregano between my hands so that I can just break up those big pieces of herb. And then I'm going to add some ground thyme. And then I'm going to add a few dashes of some cumin. And now we're going to stir our spices into our sauce until they're fully dispersed throughout the dish. After a couple minutes of bubbling, I'm going to taste the sauce to make sure it is salted, and of course it needed more salt. This is why I always recommend you try your dish in between several times. I added some more salt, I stirred it in. I really love to stir, huh? I never realized until I started watching my videos. But anyway, once all of the seasonings are dispersed throughout our sauce, then we're just gonna put the heat down to low. We're gonna put a lid on it and we're gonna let this simmer for about 15 minutes or until the potatoes are fully cooked through. Give it a stir for the millionth time. The way you know if your potatoes are cooked through, you just grab one, you poke a fork through it. If it goes into it nice and easy, then your potatoes are probably done. I wanted my picadillo a little bit more juicy, so I added some more water, but you can leave this as is, or you can add more water than I did if you want it more soupy. Since I added water, I'm going to just let this come to another quick boil so that the water becomes one with the sauce, and then we are done. That's it. That's all it is. Super easy. I like to serve this up with some beans or on a tostada, but you can have it however you'd like. Let me know in the comments below if you tried this recipe. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so that you don't miss out on future videos. The full recipe is going to be listed in the description down below. Also, let me know in the comments what else you would like to see me cook. I would love to know what you guys would like to see. That is all that I have for you today, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye. Oh my god, look at me stirring again for the millionth time. Girl, stop it. Bye.